We live in a time with more information than ever in history. Today you can learn almost anything in seconds. 30 years ago, if you wanted to understand how an engine works or study programming, you had to go to a library and read hundreds of pages. Today you just open your phone, search online, and get the answer instantly. It might seem like humanity should be getting smarter and smarter, but reality is more complicated. In many countries, students' reading and math skills are declining, and international studies show that teenagers today often read worse than previous generations. Even among highly educated adults, problems with basic skills like analysis, focus, and problem solving are becoming more common. One reason is that we increasingly outsource thinking to technology. Our phones remember numbers for us, GPS tells us where to go, computers do the calculations, and search engines instantly provide information. These tools are useful, but they have a side effect. The abilities we stop using begin to weaken. Research shows, for example, that people who rely heavily on GPS gradually lose some of their natural sense of direction because the brain stops building mental maps. At the same time, our ability to concentrate is shrinking. Studies suggest that people today switch attention in under a minute on average, partly because notifications and constant streams of information train our brains to jump quickly from one thing to another. The problem is that deep thinking requires time and focus. Without them, we start making faster but more superficial decisions. This becomes risky in complex systems like aviation, infrastructure, finance, or technology, where humans still need to understand how things work when automation fails. The key point is that humans are not becoming biologically less intelligent. Our brains are basically the same as they were decades ago. What changes is the environment, and the brain adapts to what it practices. The good news is that this can be reversed because the brain works like a muscle. What you train becomes stronger. Reading without distractions, solving problems without immediately using your phone, or focusing on one task for longer periods can rebuild these skills. Because in a world that is becoming more complex, we actually need more thinking, not less. Now I'm curious, how many phone numbers of people close to you do you know by heart without looking at your phone? Write your answer in the comments.